welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the Tamarak Trail demo, where we're working our way towards what I'm guessing is another boss fight with the weird teapot here. But we have a few combats we have to go through before we reach it, and it looks like to get there the quickest, because we don't really need more die faces, is going to be taking this lower route of the two options we have. So we're going to try to clear through a lot of these combats and get to where we're going. And it looks like we... Oh, that's a lot of hearts to work through there. Okay. Let me see what I want to do, because we have complications that came up, so it would be good if we can get some debuffs applied. We'll do that, and maybe we'll just... Yeah, we might just end with complications before getting ourselves too many of the scares happening. Because we do need to be careful of that. If we get 3 stacks of that, we're going to lose a heart. And with all the hearts that they have here, I want to be careful of just how many do come through. Oh, actually, we did lose a heart anyway because my resolve got so low. No. I don't exactly know what... Oh, wait, I think I kind of know what happened there. All the dice bounces were able to just go right through all of the hearts that it had. Okay, to do. You know what? We got plenty of powerful shots. Let's get Bushwhack. Yeah, again, that's just... I like the resolve where you have only so much energy, so you can't keep infinitely chaining your die. But it still feels weird that that is also your health bar that you need to mine for, like, how much damage you're taking and then you're into your lives. Okay. Ooh, this'll be interesting. Oh, no, not that one. We want to start with this to get the bleed applied. Yeah, we'll use that, get the damage and some resolve back. Now we can use that. Ooh, and get even more bleed out on them. And that... Oh, no, I am out of resolve. So yeah, now we end turn and let them do their thing. Okay, let's see. We could do that. Just try to weaken them a bit. We'll use Calm Down to gain a little bit of resolve. I think I want to go for the 10 damage. Get that applied, get that going through, and then we'll end the turn there. Okay, applying some armor. Although, truth be told, if we get the right bounces, yeah, we'll shred through most of the armor. So Oh, this is going to be stupid. Okay, that would do 10, and this needs 2, so I can't actually do that. Or can I? You know, we'll do Exploit Weakness, break through that, and now we'll use Complications, which sends it up to 69 bleed damage. I think there might be a little bit of balancing the game could still use, but you gotta admit, it is ridiculous and fun to see numbers be able to shoot that high for, like, what you're up to. And there we go. Drowsy is reduced resolve regen by the amount of stacks. See, it still feels like resolve is a really weird thing the enemy has, because it doesn't affect any of the actions they're going to be able to pull off. It's more so their health bar, and yeah, I don't know if a knockout gas really would be all that helpful or effective. We'll go for a Jagged Bolt, I suppose. Right, one thing, we'll try to mind our hearts or our wounds as we go through, because we don't have another... Oh, we do have one rest site before the boss, so... Oh, and you again. Let's see. We'll do Exposed, because what does that do again? 50% more damage for each stack, so it's actually going to be taking 100% more damage from Powerful Shot. We'll use that to get Resolve boost back, get some defense on ourselves, apply Blind, and do that. Let the turn end. And what is that again? Add, oh, 1 block start per turn or whatever. So it's not really any big thing to worry about. Let's see. Backstab is 5 per bounce and apply to exposed if under stealth. Well, we're not under stealth. I'm actually not sure if I've gotten any die faces that have given us stealth. Maybe depending on the character you're playing, you'll get certain things happen more. Use that. Maybe we'll use backflip. Yeah, let me see. So that is 6. And then we can use complications to triple the debuff stack and end turn there with the 6 resolve. With the 6 resolve we've got. So yeah, even coming through, we're doing just fine. And this might kill it off with all the bounces. No, not quite. But this probably will. There we go. And let's see. Dramatic display, fake evidence, or ricochet. Oh, I think the... Okay, one thing I am noticing, I think the, like, little guitar pick almost symbol, like, when it says gain 2, means you're gaining 2 resolve regeneration per turn when you use it. It's not that you get 2 resolve to work with. Yeah, I guess I'll take Ricochet. Like, Ricochet could be the one, if you get a full dice of Ricochet, that's where you could just keep chaining it infinitely, use up a lot of resolve if you wanted. Not that we're going to do that, because that's... this fight again. Yeah, it feels like... maybe this area goes on a little long for everything present to it. Ooh, actually, seeing the 15 damage coming out, though, we'll use backflip for the dodge. And maybe just complications to help speed the bleed up. Because that's going to avoid 1 attack. Yes, you know what? Let me do spread shot there. And maybe we'll end the turn, so that way next turn we have some resolve to be working with. There we go. Okay, we'll get a nice bit of resolve back. Apply more bleed. Put powerful shot out to get that bleed up. And then we'll triple that in order to bring it up to 78 bleed. Which, yeah, basically brought it right through. We have suffered another wound, though. But yeah, with the dice bounces, that'll easily clear that out. And maybe we'll do calm down. Okay, 1 more battle, and then we'll be able to get another die core and rest. And we'll see how we fare against the boss. Okay. Kind of the same motif, but definitely different enemy type. And maybe this one is the more defensive of the two. I didn't actually take note of, like, what the color was. Yeah, we'll do that. God, 12 bleed going through. Get that. Get a little bit more bleed. Then just use that for the resolve. And a shield to block, even though we don't have to worry about it for this turn. Deal 5 per dice bounce, so this will be at least 15. I don't know if this is the die that does have the double effect. No, or does it? Hang on, 47 down to 22. That's 25, so it counted 5 bounces for some reason, even though I thought it only had 3. We'll get calm down. We'll put exposed out. Oh, a little bit of a resolve boost. And just do that. Let the turn end. The bleed will take it down there. And the dice finish it off with the bouncing. But give me another ricochet. Maybe I'll just for the hell of it, maybe we'll try making a continually flipping one. Hold on a moment. Give me giant thumb, because I just thought of something stupid. If I get the constantly flipping die that, like, is full ricochets and keeps rotating, every flip will give me 5 defense if it has that core on it. So I could literally just, like, keep building my defense up. That'll be interesting. We'll have to see if I can actually get it to play off. But this is what I'm eager to see. The boss fights can sometimes feel like a fair step up for stuff. Like, when it came to the last one, which is like the giant toad guy with his effect, he could supercharge himself. So I'm kind of curious to see what this one does. Undead Heart is 1 scare when wounded. Only has the 1 heart, though. But it does have Brewing. Increased resolve regen by 6 every bounce player makes in the last turn. Oh. So this one is actually going to put our bounces as a negative against us. So it's probably a good thing that I'm going to be able to get a lot of bleed going out on them. A lot of bleed. Yeah, 51, so that'll definitely help a fair bit. You know what? I'm not actually going to use that, because it's going to do 9 damage. And I have 10 right now, so I'd rather be able to have the resolve block a bit of what's coming in. And we'll go again. Okay, get even more bleed going. Okay, can't actually use that. I could use backflip to break 1, but it's not going to be worth it. Blind, I don't... Maybe we'll go for blind. Because that does what? Damage reduced by 25%, so... Wait, is that... No, I'm trying to remember. Is it 3 damage twice, or is it 3 attacks at 2 damage each? I can't really remember. We'll end turn there, though. Okay, I did lose a heart, but truth be told, the bleed... Actually, if our dice rolls don't take it out, the bleed will. There's a nice resolve boost. Get that done. And get that done. And I think just ending turn. Yeah. Not really much of a problem. Okay, so we got Smoke Bomb unlocked. Okay, that's where the demo ends, so I was kind of curious about that, but yeah, again, I do like Tamarak Trail, but it does feel like there's... Oh, is there no way to go back the menu from here? Oh, there we go. Just escape to go back. I do like the game. It has a lot of unique premises to it, and I do enjoy it, but again, it's a little bit of tying that resolve system into also being your health. Oh, Lord, we only got 2 for that, eh? If you go to the lodge, yeah, you'd have to actually do quite a bit for unlocking some stuff. Like, you do have increased starting resolve regen by 1. I'm a little surprised that for, like, as much as we did, or, like, how powerful we'd gotten, it was only the 2 little currency rewards. It's like, it would take 20 to open up another hero, or 9,999 for the 3rd hero slot. I'm guessing in the full game they probably won't have the costs like this one be so outrageous there. Maybe it'll be things like once you have like completed a run successfully, you'll get something. But yeah, overall, I do quite like a lot of the systems the game has brought into and offers for itself. The dice building is super fun, coming up with all combinations. Some of the cores are kind of overpowered, like the one where you deal damage per each bounce. Once you get more die, you're going to get substantially more bounces occurring, which means it just shreds and can do so much. But yeah, I think there's still some balancing to be done. Again, with this being the public demo, it's probably not going to get any updates like the actual main game or the main release will get. So it'll probably be one of the cases where it, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. There'll be more balancing, more bug fixes, more things that have like updates and addressing problems or issues that have arisen, or taking in feedback in the full game release when it does eventually come out. But yeah, I would show off more, but I don't really think I have anything else. So this week we might actually take a little bit of a break and not have another episode because, again, we've kind of seen it all. And next week, we're going to see about bringing back a short little series of 3 videos now that a certain fix has come out for another game that, well, I should say a game series, mod series that a lot of people enjoy. I don't want to go too hard into it again as like covering it on the channel. I'll go into reasons more when that series does come up. But yeah, for now, with Tamarak, okay, so yeah, there actually are infinite combos that they list that you can actually figure out. And then here, okay, so these are all the different cores. There were some that we didn't actually see, like the Ancient Talon we've seen, the Contained Moisac we've seen, Demon's Blood we saw, Bare Fresh Tooth saw. Golden Skull receives 1 random debuff stack on flip. Okay, so we never, I think, came across that as an option. We did see the Phoenix Feather, but I didn't realize it was a dice core the first time and actually put it on the dice so it did anything. Rabbit's Foot can be super, super potent, and that might actually be one where it might need to be changed, otherwise it'll be too strong. Shattered Bone would be, I mean, it's a decent one with a fair attack thing, but I think you get, again, just more damage for stuff like the Contained Muizak. And Suspicious Mushroom is old defense abilities add 2 more defense. So we have seen majority of those. The abilities, okay, play the game to unlock. So those are more, there's more you'd unlock for dice faces to try out in that. And then again, we've got the Detective. I think it's the Magician and the Tracker for your 3 character options. But yeah, Blood in the Eyes, I think we actually came across all these options coming up. I don't think there's anything in this list that we... Maybe Shadow Step. I don't know if I saw that one. Smoke Bomb we only, I think, unlocked at, like, completing the run. Yeah, I think Shadow Step is the only one I don't really remember us getting. Gain 2 stealth and flip die to the right. Actually, I don't think we got Shadow Step or Hide. I don't remember seeing them as options. I don't know if, because we did, like, on completion, it did seem like it had unlocked 2 levels, or at least 2 things. If maybe that's, like, those were unlocked with our completed run. But yeah, I'm really interested that there's, like, infinite combos that are already thought of and integrated to be a thing that can happen. It is one of the ones where, though, as infinite as they are, there is still a finite thing controlling them, which is the resolve amount you have. Although, if you can get... Actually, no, the infinite combos, I was going to say, you could keep flipping the die, but unless the die gives you a resolve back and flip again, you can only do so long with them. But it's still nice that it's acknowledged that it's a system that you could try rigging to have happen. But yeah, I'll have Tamarak Trail wishlisted for when it does get its full release on Steam. I know they did, like, the team behind, or somebody from the team behind Tamarak Trail did reach out and offer me if I wanted to see about getting a code for trying it out, or trying, like, a closed public beta. But I think for now, just showing off the demo and having you guys being able to also go pick it up and try it yourselves will probably be enough for now. When it does see its full Steam release, we'll probably see about coming back to this, because I do like these deck building roguelites in a way. Because, yeah, this would be a roguelite, because you do have upgrades you can pick up outside of the runs. So it's not like it's complete, you go back from start with no boosts to help you. I think that's the difference between roguelite and roguelite. Roguelike is every run you're basically starting completely fresh and you have to build and get stuff from that. Roguelite, you do have persistent upgrades you can unlock and are persistent between runs. I may be mistaken on that, could be throwing out the wrong terms, but I think that's the big difference there, is just you have stuff that either does last or doesn't last between runs. But yeah, overall, I like the art style for this game. The dice building has a lot of potential and combinations already come up within the demo. It'll be interesting to see once it does hit full release, because it does have this nice artistic mix of Inscription with kind of like a map style and more combat style of Slay the Spire. There are some little changes I would suggest, such as the player controls when they decide to end the turn. Even if it's something where when the players are out of options, that little end turn circle button just kind of like spins around to kind of draw your attention to now end your turn. Just because it's a little less jarring to know you're the one saying, okay, my turn is now over, let's see what happens on the enemy turn, or let that turn play out. More so than all of a sudden, you use your last thing and it's just like a bunch of stuff happens, you're kind of blinking like, oh wait, my turn again? Another thing would probably be, if you do have the enemy having like a multiple attack thing, have the animations playing out per amount of attacks. I don't know if there'll ever be something in Tamarak Trail where it's like, if you get hit, deal certain damage back to the enemy or give the enemy a debuff or something. But it's a little hard to read what the 1 by, or let's say X by Y means for an enemy's attack. Slay the Spire had, if it is going to do multiple, it at least shows you the enemy kind of does... I'm not sure if the enemy does move the full amount of times, or you just get like the damage animation playing over your character the amount of times. But at least there's like a little bit of a visual to help you know after one happens, oh, okay, that's how many times it'll attack, or that's how this is displayed as. But overall, had a good time Tamarak Trail. You guys can check it out for yourselves, and we'll end the episode here with a little bit of talking over. So thank you guys for joining me, and until I do see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.